4 BSF Jawans, 1 DRG and 1 civilian were injured in an IED blast in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur Ghatti. Now, all injured have been admitted to a hospital in Bijapur. My colleague Tanima Biswas joining me on the phone line with more. Tanima, we understand exchange of fire is underway, but in another incident, an encounter has broken out between troops and Maoists when the troops were out for a search operation. So this is extremely concerning, as there seems to be a particular spike in Maoist attacks this election season in Chhattisgarh.
There are two back-to-back attacks that you can see which have taken place today. One at an encounter, as you were mentioning, on a battalion of CRPF troops who were out on a search operation, and the other on a vehicle, a BSF vehicle, which was traveling in that area. These were actually troops who were returning from their election duty when their vehicle got caught in a blast, and 5 BSF personnel have been injured, is what we are being told. So the CRPF Jawans, of course, battling an encounter with Maoists. That encounter is still on, while 2 of the BSF Jawans who had been injured in that attack, in the bomb blast, have been reportedly critically injured. They are being sent through a helicopter, has been sent, in fact, to evacuate them from the area, to take them to a hospital as soon as possible. So clearly the fact that the Maoists have opposed the electoral process, and the second phase of Chhattisgarh elections is still to be done on 20th of this month. So that in a way seems to suggest that the Maoists are intensifying their attacks. It's not that after Bastar region completed its elections on the 12th that they have let up on their attacks, that it's still going on. And the security officials who we speak to, they're saying that they're bracing for more attacks in the coming few days because that region is still very sensitive.
Right, Tanima, and you know, despite all of this, we've seen a record high turnout in Chhattisgarh specifically as the polling commenced just yesterday.
That's right. In fact, what we've seen on the 12th of November, 12th of this month, on Monday, the first phase of elections was conducted in Chhattisgarh and in the Bastar region. 18 constituencies from that region went into polls. This is, of course, the most sensitive areas, the ones which have been affected the most by Maoist attacks over the past several years now. Those areas went to elections on Monday, on the 12th of November, and the voter turnout was pretty healthy, pretty decent, 70%, which is a very good number, what security officials are telling us, in several villages which had not seen any votes being cast over the past 20 years or so. There were a few votes, at least 22, ranging between 20 votes to 100 votes in some of these villages, which were cast. So that is a good sign. That's what security forces and administration handling the elections over there are telling us. But nonetheless, they are also, of course, battling the fact that the Maoist attacks over the past few days have increased. And even today, we are seeing 2 back-to-back attacks which have been launched on both the CRPF as well as BSF Jawans who were on election duty over there.